Hello Year 4, it's Miss Samra here. I'm just going to record lesson 4 of science. So in lesson 4, we should be, by the end of the lesson, be able to explore ways to change the pitch of a sound. So the aim of the lesson is to explore ways to change the pitch of a sound. The success criteria is to identify and describe high and low sounds, to observe and describe patterns between the pitch of a sound and features of the object that make the sound. And hopefully by the end of the lesson, you'll be able to create a musical instrument and explain how it makes high and low sounds. So here's the lesson outline, looking at our knowledge organiser as well. Pitch means how high or low a sound is. And the pitch of a sound depends on the speed of the vibrations. Slow vibrations create a low sound, fast vibrations create a high sound, and the pitch created by a stringed instrument will depend on the length, thickness, and tightness of the string. So hopefully now that we've looked at our knowledge organiser, it will give you a bit of an idea of how pitch works for the lesson. So what we're going to do first is we're going to do a bit of quick revision. Then we're going to watch a video about different sounds and explore pitch. Complete 3 diagrams or grids about 3 instruments. We're going to read more about facts about pitch. And then at the end, there's a pan pipe challenge. So quick revision, 30 seconds. What is the volume of sound and how is sound made? So set yourself a 30-second timer, write it down, and then share your answers on the top of your work when you upload later. Different sounds. Sounds can be loud or quiet. Bigger vibrations make louder sounds and smaller vibrations make quieter sounds. There are other ways sounds can be different. Can you make a high sound? How about a low sound? Show your partner now. So hopefully you've got a sibling or adult nearby and you can show your partner your high and low sounds. High and low sounds. High and low are words to describe the pitch of a sound. The pitch of a sound is different to the amplitude. Amplitude is a measure of how loud or quiet a sound is, and pitch is a measure of how high or low a sound is. High sounds can be quiet or loud, and low sounds can be quiet or loud too. How interesting. Watch this video and see if you can hear and identify how different musical instruments create different sounds. So how did you do? Could you hear the different pitches? You are going to explore how high and low sounds are made and see if you can spot any patterns when looking at how different instruments can create sounds of different pitches. So strings. So looking at a string instrument, some of you might not have a string instrument at home, so I have put a link here that shows you, and it's also on the pupil portal just to make things easier. Have a go and look at the instrument. Answer these questions. What do you notice? What can you observe? There is a grid on the site. There's only one grid per on that page, so you can print 3 because you'll be looking at 3 different types of instruments, or you can just print the one and then draw the rest on another piece of paper to save some printing. Okay, complete the table, noting down any observations you've made after watching the video. Or if you have the instrument, then after your instrument, playing with the instrument. So play the percussion instrument. Again, if you don't have a percussion instrument, there's a video link here and it's also on the pupil portal. Think about these questions. Can you make it make high sounds and low sounds? Do you notice or observe anything about how high and low sounds are made? Look at the shape or size of the bars, keys, skin, or the whole instrument. Draw a diagram of the percussion instrument, labelling how you played high sounds and low sounds. Complete the table, noting down any observations you made. And the wind instrument. Again, if you don't have a wind instrument at home, there's a video here that will show you. Look carefully at how you can create the different sounds. So how do they make different sounds? Draw a diagram of the wind instrument, labelling how you played or how the person played high sounds and low sounds. Complete the table, noting down any observations. Changing pitch. So looking at your observation about how pitch is changed in the different instruments you explored, did you notice any patterns? Are there any links between the features of the instrument and the pitch of sound? Talk to your adult or sibling about what you've noticed. Watch this video explaining how the pitch of a sound can be changed. Did you observe or notice anything similar? Changing pitch. On a string instrument, there are several ways to change the pitch. The tighter, thinner, or shorter the string is, the higher pitch the sound will be. And the looser, thicker, or longer the string is, the lower the sound will be. Faster vibrations will make sound higher, and slower vibrations will make a sound lower. The ways of changing the strings all change the vibrations, which in turn change the pitch of the sound. On a wind instrument, the column of air inside the instrument is what vibrates to cause the sound. Shortening the column of air will create a higher sound, and lengthening the column of air will create a lower sound. This can be done with a sliding mechanism, such as in a trombone. The length of the column of air can be changed by opening or closing holes in the side of the tube, such as in a recorder. In a percussion instrument, the surface or object that is struck is the thing that vibrates to create the sound. The pitch of a percussion instrument can be changed in different ways. There may be a series of different length bars or keys, such as in a xylophone. The shorter the bar or key, the higher the pitch will be. There may be different instruments of different sizes. For example, when playing handbells, the musician will have a set of bells to play. The smaller the bell, the higher the pitch. The larger the bell, the lower the pitch. In a drum, the tighter the skin, the higher the pitch will be. A thinner skin will make a higher pitched sound, and a thicker skin will make a lower pitched sound. Do you notice anything in common with how different instruments create sounds of different pitches? Generally, the shorter, tighter, or thinner the object is, the higher the pitch of the sound will be. This is because the vibrations will be faster. The longer or looser the object is, the lower the pitch of the sound will be. This is because the vibrations will be slower. So this one will be the higher pitch because you can see the vibrations are fast. And this one will be the lower pitch. You can see the vibrations are much slower. Your challenge is to create a set of panpipes that will create sounds of different pitches and explain how to change the pitch. You will use straws, scissors, sticky tape and string to make the panpipes. Now, because you have done the observations of the instruments, this is completely optional, so you do not have to do this if you don't have the equipment to do so. So this is how you can make it. Flatten the end 2 centimeters of each straw and cut a triangle in the end like this. Place the triangular end of the straw in your mouth and blow hard through the straw to make a sound. You may have to try a few times to make the sound. Use several straws to make your set of panpipes. Stick or tie them together. Think about what you have learnt in order to make each straw make a different pitched sound. Draw a picture of your set of panpipes and explain how you can create sounds of different pitches on your straw panpipes activity sheet. So you can do this by actually making it, but you can also find a video online if you don't want to make it or you don't have the time to. Okay, as long as you've done your observations of the instruments earlier, that should be enough. This is just something additional. Okay, good luck, Year 4, and I hope you enjoy it.